show too. If you're not having a good time, if you're not having a good time, you're wasting your time. You say that every night.
Relationships and situationships and all things. Thank you so much.
Well, so you see this young lady on the screen right now. You see, I don't know what she got going on, but we are live. Welcome to Before the Vision. This is Miss Kyla Benjamin, everyone. Y'all seen her recently.
Coach K.
And you're about to see Coach K again. So, what up?
What up?
What's going on with you today?
Nothing. Just here in Shreveport, Bossier, Louisiana. What's going on?
Everything going on. See, I'm waiting on you with the shenanigans because, when y'all was here, you got the shine on me on What's Up Shreveport.
Hey, What's Up Shreveport? We gonna throw Bossier in there because I'm in Bossier. Okay,
so we got to make sure she's putting the emphasis on Bossier. So right. We have to continue to put an emphasis on Bossier City, Louisiana. So, it's not just me and Coach K up in here. We got another apprentice up in here, to show her love, what I'm saying? She go come up in the game. We go see her do this thing. We go do whatever we can to help her get where she's trying to go.
That's right. Appreciate it.
All right, so for those that are watching and listening on the radio, once again, we're on SGR 81.4 FM The Heat. Kyla.
Oh, he keeps saying my government name.
Coach K. They see your name, they see your flyer in the intro. They see your name, okay? I know your government name, so I'm happy I'm one up on everybody else. So we're going to take it. We're going to take the Coach K.
We taking it personal.
All right. Tell us a little bit about you.
Ooh, what you want to know? 42, 3 kids, 2 grandbabies. I'm a nurse, been a nurse for 20 years. I came into this industry from my own personal journey. A lot of people don't realize that I was 245 pounds. And the way that I educate and teach people now every single day is how I lost the weight. So that's a little bit about me. Okay,
now with that, for those that are watching, you are the CEO of Y Nutrition Weight Management Clinic.
That's right, clinic. Let's put emphasis, clinic.
Okay. Now, she got a lot going on, y'all. Like, not only am I here, she got, so if she looking another way and she doing this, I think she does that normally. But, like, just for those that are watching, she got a lot going on right here. So if she's looking another way and we talking, there's a lot going on, so bear with us. Right. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to mess with her because I told her I'm going to mess when we get online. All right. So, you kind of ran through a little bit about you. So where you from?
Ooh, I'm originally from Jefferson, Texas. I don't know if nobody know where that little country, small little town
up north, outside of Atlanta.
Nope. It's just up the street, 45 minutes.
Marion County.
What? Yes, Marion County.
Yeah.
So that's where I was born and raised. But I moved here 2 years ago from Frisco, Texas. I don't know if no one knows where that is.
Well, Frisco's right outside of Dallas.
It is. Okay.
Okay.
Look at you know where your stuff is.
I do. Look, like I say, we'll save that. That's a talk we'll have a later day. Okay.
Okay.
Like I said, this is all about you. We're not gonna make this about me. We're gonna make this about you.
Okay. I'm ready.
So All right, you've been in Louisiana for 2 years?
2 years.
What brought you to Louisiana?
Ooh, my parents. And that's a long story. My mom has vascular dementia. So I came down here to actually help and assist my father. That's what brought me down here. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So since you've been here, have you enjoyed the culture? I know it's a little different. They also try to make like North Louisiana almost like Texas, so they almost kind of merge.
Well,
Texas,
no. The culture is completely different here.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel coming from a open and warming city, it's not as warming and open as most cities are, or diverse. I'll say that as well.
Okay, are you saying that as far as the people, or are you talking about the weather?
I definitely ain't talking about the weather.
Well, I mean, it is a little warm. I mean, I just have to make sure, we gotta be clear and concise here, okay?
Okay, so I mean, just the culture in general, like it's just a tad bit different than what I am used to.
Okay.
We'll keep it clean.
Okay. So you said it's a little warmer. So have we been accepting to you, or is it been like a lot?
Not when I first got here. I have to be brutally honest.
Okay.
They were not as receptive or acceptable of something or someone new. We'll say it that way.
But that is transitioning. That's changed.
It has completely transitioned. I think the people in the culture here, they have to learn or get to know you.
Yeah.
Once they get to know you, then you kind of like break away the layers and they soften up a little bit, and then once they see who you really are and what you represent, and they know that you're not here for no shenanigans or any extra things that might happen or go on here, or vice versa, have what they have experienced previously. I think they have embraced me with open arms.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, and that's what we normally do. So I had to see,
see my viewpoint.
Yeah, I see your viewpoint from an outsider standpoint, but now you home. You know what I'm saying? So anybody see you at home.
It's home.
Yeah, you Louisiana.
Home.
You Shreveport. But have you ever heard about the Cooper Road?
I have.
You ever heard the catchphrase? They say the Cooper Road is the kind of place that everybody can't go. Have you heard that before?
No, I ain't never heard that.
Oh, well, you got to hear that. You got to hear that. That
It just looks like a regular neighborhood when I'm driving through here.
Well, I mean, it's the kind of place that everybody can't go, okay? I just have to make sure you know that, okay?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure people watching, hey, they probably on me, hey, you better.
Everybody like, who, what?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, like I say, we're glad that you're here.
Yes.
So, for those that are watching, Coach K, I was about to say a government name again. For those that are watching, can you give them like the media handles to follow you and stuff like that before we get into the meat and potatoes of why you're here?
Of course. You can follow me at Coach K _ FitNurse, FITNURSE, instructor on Facebook or Instagram, or you can follow me at Y Nutrition. That's on Facebook or Instagram. The @ on Facebook and Instagram is Power Your Y.
Power Your Why.
Or you can always call me, 318-596-9100.
And What's Up Shreveport, y'all said call any time of day or night. Does that still apply?
That still apply. I still respond to texts at 12 midnight. They can tell you that.
Oh, wow. We go,
That don't mean abuse the privileges.
we gotta see. We gotta see if this actually, if this is actually what it is, y'all. I'm gonna call and hang up. So I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call from different phones and hang up.
And then I'm gonna call back in the morning and say, "Hey, I missed your call. Is there something I can assist you with?" Look,
see?
I got you.
See? All right. So when did you realize that entrepreneurship will be a part of what you are and become who you are?
Oh, it's been since probably 17, 18 years old. I've had multiple companies prior to me having this company before. So I have an entrepreneur mindset. I have never wanted to work for anyone because I don't like to follow them rules.
Them rules?
Them rules.
Them rules.
It's them rules.
It is normally a lot of them. It is. In any company you work for, it's a lot of them.
Right. I don't care for following anybody's particular policy and procedures that don't make no sense.
Okay.
So I have always tried to be I'm more of a free spirit, like a butterfly. I've
Okay.
always tried to be more free and controlling my time. That's a big thing with me, especially now that I'm over the age of 40. Controlling my time is very important to me.
Okay. So at the tender age of 17 years old,
Mm-hmm.
you realized that entrepreneurship was going to be the way you wanted to go.
That's right.
So pre-17, were you employed for someone else?
No,
How did that go?
actually not. I didn't get my first job till I was like 17 years old. A little bit about my background. My parents were very strict.
Okay.
And didn't allow us to do certain things, especially as us being girls. They didn't allow us to do a lot of things that most teenager or kids got a chance to do. A lot of things I learned after the age of 17, 18-year-old. Even the simplest thing is pumping gas.
Okay, you said us. So how is this?
So I have
siblings?
2 more sisters. Yeah.
Okay, and where will
So,
you be in that?
I am the middle baby, of course.
Okay. Okay, you know, they say the middle babies, they don't get as much attention. Yeah, they say, yeah, you don't get that attention like the oldest and the youngest get. That's what I heard.
We don't. I ain't gonna even go on my theory about that though.
Okay,
we gonna say that for another part.
Okay, we'll say that for another podcast. Okay. All right. So, who influenced you to become an entrepreneur? Did you have any influence? Anybody you watched? Who influenced you to get out into this world?
Actually, my aunt Shirley, her and her husband have always had multiple businesses, and you always had that favorite auntie
Right.
in the crew. She was my favorite aunt, and I watched them build a limousine business from the ground up. I watched her build other businesses as well from the ground up.
Okay.
And I just was like, hey, I want to be just like her because she controls her time. She looks like she drives the finest and the nicest car. She stays in the big houses. She gets to move where she want to move, however she want to move. And that was like, hey, I want to be like her when I grow up.
All right, so we see where you got the motivation from.
Right.
Okay. So, the name. I want you to break that name down. And you say, why nutrition, weight management? So, how did you come up with that name?
So, I feel just us as individuals, as people, something that drives us is always a why. No matter what it is, it can be a job that you're trying to do. You're trying to accomplish something in school. You're trying to exercise or do something different. It is always a why that drives you. And when you figure out what that why is, you're supposed to push that why. And you're supposed to hold on to that why. And that's supposed to take you through your journey of whatever you're trying to do to get to the end of your goal. So
Okay.
that's why I named it Why Nutrition.
Okay. All right, so that symbol.
Mm-hmm.
How did you come up with the concept of that symbol? And can you explain the feelings behind that symbol of this logo that we have that everyone can see?
So the pink represents breast cancer because my sister passed away on my birthday of breast cancer. And so I wanted to do something that represented her at the same time. So the symbol of the pink represents her. The person in the middle represents individuals of all ages, sizes, particularly a woman, not necessarily a man. And I wrapped the measuring tape around the symbol in the middle because that, for me, it represents changes and a lifestyle change.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's what I came up with.
That's deep. So what about the ring all the way around it? Was that just a silhouette?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the ring.
The ring is a complete circle.
Okay.
Because a circle has no doors. Okay.
Okay.
So when you have a circle, when you create a circle, say a circle of friends, a circle of family, your circle is your bond.
Okay.
And I treat my classes and everybody that is in my circle as a bond.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So that's how I came up with it.
Look, I had to take a quick break and get my thoughts together. You know what? We bonded just now, y'all. Like I say, I was kind of beefing with Coach K here because Coach K,
Kyla,
they all came through here. Tree came through. They was clowning me that whole time. I was like, I got y'all. And they knew they was coming individually.
right.
But, for her to break down this logo without a word on it and explain it, it just actually increased the level of respect because I know you put a lot of thought into it.
I did.
And I know with being an entrepreneur, it takes a lot. You have to take those extra steps. You have to be able to explain your business plan. You have to be able to do this and do that. So I know you put a lot of thought into that. So, staying on the narrative of you being an entrepreneur, what has been some of the trials and tribulations for you in this game?
Ooh, I say the most challenging one for me is inconsistency. Not from me, from others.
Okay.
And from clientele sometimes. The weight loss industry is a $1 billion industry. Everyone is trying to get a piece of the $1 billion industry. And I think the perception or the perception that they have out there in regards to weight and losing weight, they think it's a quick fix. They feel that they can go and get weight loss surgery and they don't have to work out or eat right still. In actuality, you still do. Or they want to take this magic pill that's going to make me lose weight, or these gummies that's going to make me lose weight. Because the number one thing they always ask me, how fast can I lose this weight? Well, are you going to follow the plan? Are you going to exercise? Are you going to be consistent? Are you going to be dedicated? Or are you going to be true to yourself? Are you going to be honest with yourself and say, hey, I'm going to do these 3 things consistently, because it takes 21 days to create a habit? Are you going to do those things? If you can, then hey, you shouldn't even ask me how long it's going to take. So that has been my issue in this business, is inconsistency. Okay.
So, still, sticking with the narrative of your business, weight management clinic.
Okay.
So, when people work out, I think as a person, I'm trying to lose weight, but you said weight management. So you're helping people to
manage
their weight. It's not absolutely you losing weight. It's managing where you're comfortable at, correct?
It's either or. So it can be a combination of two. I'm going to help you lose the weight, but I'm going to help you manage that weight you've lost.
Okay.
So it's a difference.
Okay.
Difference in any other trainer program or anything else that's out there. Because when you lose the weight, you say, I want to lose my weight for my birthday. So when you lose your weight for your birthday, after your birthday, what you doing? What are you going to do? You going to gain all those 30 pounds back that you lost within those 2 months for your birthday? Or are you going to continue to maintain that healthy weight by the habits that I've taught you, the change in the mindset that I've taught you, so that you can continue to create yourself a healthier version of you? So I call it a clinic, not because I do a little bit more. You know how Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers is called a weight management clinic? So I do a little bit more than them. I monitor your weight. Not only your weight, if you are on any particular medications, I collaborate with your physician. If you have a bariatric doctor and you're trying to lose a certain BMI or a certain weight to get approved for surgery, I collaborate with them and the nutritionist. The same thing with cosmetic surgeons. I do the same thing with them, because you have to have a certain BMI in order to even get a BBL or a tummy tuck.
For those that are not aware, including myself, what do you mean by BMI?
So it's the body mass index. So that is just basically your fat. You have to lose a certain amount of fat in order to get surgery. And they do that because you are more at a higher risk when you are obese, as they say, to have surgery, to put you under anesthetics, or even to go through your abdominal walls or cut through your abdominal walls, because it's more work for them surgery-wise. And you'll be in the surgery room longer time, and the body will not sustain so much anesthetic within that time frame. So that's why they put requirements in the United States in regards to what your BMI should be or your weight should be in order to have these particular weight loss surgeries. Mexico doesn't require that, or overseas doesn't require that, because they don't care about your health. They don't care about if you're going to die on anesthesia. America does. So that's why they put these particular requirements. So I help you reach those requirements so that, I'm all about you being a healthier you. If you want to get a BBL and that's your ultimate goal, hey, you come to me and I help you get to that goal. And then I help you maintain that goal, because even though you got that BBL and that tummy tuck, you still got to eat right. You still got to exercise.
Oh, wow. And once again, for those that are watching on Facebook Live, on our website, www.socialgoals.org, on Twitch and on YouTube, and those that are listening on the radio. That was a lot of information to take in. I have appreciation for that as well, like I said, because this is what we want to learn, and you're educating us. And like I said, I really appreciate that, with you being here educating us. So like I said, once again, leaning on to what we're talking about as far as with you being an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Can you once again give everyone your preferred method of contact?
I prefer you to call me at 318-596-9100, and you can set up a consultation, and you can meet me at the office, and we can talk in details, 45 minutes or so, or you can talk at the gym as well, or you can just call me, or you can text me, either one.
Is there any requirements for someone coming who want to work out with you? Do they need to bring a waiver, insurance, proof of insurance? Is there anything that someone needs to bring to work
so you don't
out?
have to do any of that right now, but what I do require, if you are on any type of medications or anything, especially heart-related medications, I need to know, and I need clearance from your doctor.
Okay.
Different, what I call comorbidities or disease processes that you have. I personally need to know that, because I don't want you to be at risk because your heart rate has went over a certain amount of, and then you have a stroke or a heart attack in my classroom.
Right.
So I don't want that liability, even though you sign a liability form. I like to see what the overall health is. I guess that's part of me being a nurse too. I took that and added that and contributed to weight loss as well.
Okay. So once again, for those that are watching and listening, the next question that I have, you're part of the 100 Women of Fitness.
I am.
How does that feel to you? And, what do you foresee in this event that's coming up on October the 29th, right?
Yep, October 29th. Well, I think it personally is for me. I take a personal interest in it, only because my sister passed away, like I said, of breast cancer. And I think with that event itself, it would educate a lot of people. A lot of people don't know the unknown. They don't know that even though you're 30, you're 25, you're 26, if you're having any type of symptoms, they don't know to go and get checked. They're thinking they have to wait till they're 40. So we're going to do some of those educational things. We're going to have breast cancer awareness speakers there too, that's going to tell you about their journey and what things to look for too as well, so that we can all be aware. Just like most people don't know men can get breast cancer.
Right.
So we're going to, even though we're gearing it toward women, we're also educating them too. They have husbands, they have boyfriends, that might have those symptoms too as well. They have sons, they have brothers. So you can educate them as well, men, to say, hey, you might need to get checked too. Even though you might feel, you working out and you feel this little lump, that ain't muscle. So that is what that event is all about. And I think bringing different type of fitness trainers together as well, because what I've noticed here is that a lot of people don't work together.
Facts.
They don't like to blend. I personally don't know if it's a competition thing or if it's an equal thing. I don't know. I guess because I'm not from here, but they don't like to work together. And I think this event will show how we can kind of build the bridge a little bit. And this is just one event. It might take multiple events, but this is a start. I think for this community and this culture in this Shreveport-Bossier area, I think it will kind of build a little bridge for us.
Okay. So in closing, is there anything that, you want to leave your listeners and the people that are watching, any type of motivation? And what advice would you give someone who want to follow your career path and become a trainer, and anything else you may have done or experienced?
Well, I always use the thing, don't give up. Hey, if you got a dream, you're going to dream big, you got to put the work behind it. If you don't put the work behind it, how do you expect God to bless you or continue to walk in his path or walk in his purpose if you don't put your work behind it? I'm all about work, dedication, consistency. If you don't have those three things, you got to step back, reflect a little bit, and see what you need to change. That's my thing for them. Work.
All right. Hey, you heard it here first. Coach K in the house. She's in the media room. Y'all gonna see more of her. I don't want to break the surprise yet, but like I said, you're gonna see more of this young lady. And like I say, she's very inspiring. I enjoyed hearing her story, and getting into her world as an entrepreneur. Now, there's something we actually talked about prior to the interview about something you got coming. Is that still a surprise, or do we want to drop it?
We can drop it.
Okay, go ahead and drop it like it's hot, then,
we can
girl.
drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Okay.
Even though my head didn't fell off. You know, it matched the whole ensemble. But anyway.
Oh my God! You see this? She about to start acting up now, y'all.
It's okay. So, okay, can I run them down like a couple of things? Can I do a couple of things and then?
Sure.
Okay.
Show world.
So, let's run down the first thing. The first thing is pole fitness. I have pole fitness class. First class this month is on the 22nd. We're dedicated to breast cancer, okay? Then on the 27th, I have what we call Pink Mat Talk. And Pink Mat Talk is where we're going to sit on pink mats and we're going to meditate a few moments. And then I'm going to have a guest speaker. And then I'm going to have an honoree of someone who is currently going through breast cancer as we speak. And all the proceeds will go directly to her, okay? Because, you know, when you have cancer of any type, insurance does not pay fully for everything. They have to come out of pocket for a lot of costs that people don't even realize.
Okay.
So that was my way of helping because I know my sister went through it, and I know we had to come up with things too as well. Just daily necessities sometimes they can't afford because they're having to pay a $300 copay.
Right.
So that. Now, let's drop this.
Okay.
You
let's
ready
get
to
it.
drop it?
Let's go. Let's get it.
Both of them or one of them? Both.
It's on you.
Okay.
Whatever you feel comfortable doing.
So we're going to do the panelist thing, right? We're going to do the panelist thing. Is that what we're talking about?
Right, we are. Now that one, yeah, because we got some, you know, we can kind of hold that one down because we got to
So we're going to hold that one down.
go with that one.
Okay, so we're gonna skip
just
that one.
yeah, just
We'll
that.
skip that one. So we just going to drop this right real quick.
Let's get it.
This podcast.
Okay.
Coach K's podcast. Y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Y'all
Go
want
for
to know
it.
what it's called?
We want to know.
Dopamine. DOPE.
I mean.
Me.
Hey, y'all be ready for it, man. Hey, the social goals, we happy behind her. You know what I'm saying? Look forward to it. We dropping like it's hot. Y'all gonna see this young lady on our network. I'm very excited. As you see, she's doing a lot. And I'm saying she has a lot more energy off camera. But hey, you already know. Like I said, I really appreciate you. Y'all will see this young lady more. We're looking forward to her here at Social Goals Incorporated, Social Goals Media LLC. And hey, y'all, you already know. When you get the call, you up. This is Before the Vision. I'm Shady Will, a.k.a. also known as Darren Willis. We're going to flip that. I'm Darren Willis, a.k.a. also known as Shady Will. You already know you get the call. Chester Rollins, Chicago, Illinois. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Chicago, Illinois. You up. Tiffany Walker, you already know what time it is. You coming through too. We'll see y'all later. We'll holla.
Peace.